So, Balenciaga now has had to apologize for their ad campaign that featured kids holding teddy bears dressed in bondage gear. This is the headline from NBC from a few hours ago. Balenciaga apologizes for kinky ad featuring children and harness wearing teddy bears. And in the article, it says teddy bears that appeared to be dressed in BDSM costumes. And it didn't just appear to be. The teddy bears had on wrist restraints, leg restraints. They had on collars, BDSM gear, posed with children. And people were upset about it, rightfully. And Balenciaga apologized. But actually, as a matter of fact, I'll read the apology from Balenciaga, which they posted to Instagram. They said, "We apologize for displaying unsettling documents in our campaign. We take this matter very seriously and are taking legal action against the parties responsible for creating the set and including unapproved items for our Spring 23 campaign photo shoot." You notice in the headline, it says they apologize for the kinky ad with the bears and the bondage gear. They're not apologizing for the bears and the bondage gear. And they kept a photo up of a kid in a picture with one of those bears, even after they had been exposed on Twitter and elsewhere for showing those images. In fact, what they're apologizing for is the text of the document that was hidden in the picture, which referred to a child pornography case that went in front of the Supreme Court. So they decided, the photographer or somebody decided to put in some subliminal messaging, which had to do with child pornography, into the set of those pictures. And Balenciaga says they're outraged. Balenciaga says, oh, they're outraged. They can't believe it. They're going to sue. Well, Balenciaga, it just got a lot worse for you. And I'll show you why. They left images up of adults, right? They changed their Instagram, they deleted most of their pictures, and they left their ad campaign going with images such as the one I'm about to show you, with images like this. So this lady's got her feet up on the desk, papers strewn about, and in one of these pictures were papers that showed references to a Supreme Court case involving child porn. Well, behind this lady, over her shoulder, right here, people found out that there are some books referencing a Michael Boramont and something called the Cremaster Cycle. So I'll show you what kind of art this guy, Michael Boramont, is known for. And I'll tell you that as of right now, everything is off Balenciaga's Instagram page. They've changed. This whole advertising campaign is gone because people are pointing out the kind of art that this guy, Michael Boramont in particular, is known for. So if you just do a Google search, I'll show you this. Just do a Google search for Michael Boramont and you will find these images. So there's an image right there I have highlighted of some kind of ceremony, people wearing hoods, etc. Here's a just kind of, I don't know what kind of image. And then there are more images of people in what you could call BDSM gear, hoods, disturbing images from this artist. And then I'll show you images from this. And here's another one, something called Large Rocket, which appears to be a child dressed in some kind of hooded, I don't know what to call it, a hooded outfit. That's not as bad as it gets. If you look at Michael Boramont's book, Fire from the Sun, I'll show you some images from that. And trigger warning, I guess. It doesn't show any children's private parts or anything. It is technically speaking art, but I am going to show you some images. There you can see some of the images from this Fire from the Sun. And I'll read to you how they're described, but there's one of them I have highlighted which doesn't show too much. Just shows a kid with, like, I don't know, blood on him. Here's a description of the book. Just, in case I'm reading too much into it. Don't want to get to, like, my conspiracy hat on. Here's a description of the book. It says, Michael Borman's new work, which features toddlers engaged in playful but mysterious acts with sinister overtones and insinuations of violence. So that's some of Michael Borman's art, if you want to call it that. So that book was featured in the background, and that's the kind of art that he's known for. And you guys know about the kind of artwork that Tony Podesta had in his house. There's a conspiracy theory that the elite are into really weird pedophore kind of art. And that's kind of, I don't know, is it being proven to be true? Now, at this point, we know about Marina Abramovich. So that was one book that was featured there. That's not the only weird book. So I'll go back to the image. There's something else called the Cremaster Cycle, which is also in this image I'll show you. The Cremaster Cycle. And the Cremaster muscle is a muscle that controls the testicles, basically. And there's something called the Cremaster Cycle, which is like a 9-hour movie art, if you want to call it that, with images like what I'm about to show you, with images like this, the Cremaster Cycle. Images like this. So, and like this. Now, obviously, I don't know, satanic, right? Maybe you could say. Occult. I don't know what you want to call it, but that's what the Cremaster Cycle is all about. So now Balenciaga has totally deleted their Instagram account. I mean, they've deleted all the images on their Instagram account, and their website is now a totally different ad campaign. But this is their Instagram, cleared out. So they are like on the run right now because they've been exposed. I don't know how they're going to run away from it. What's Balenciaga going to say? Well, we don't know. That's just they hired the photographer who shot the series with the kids with the bears, and they're not even apologizing for that. They didn't even apologize for that. So they apologized because of the text from the Supreme Court case, which talked about child pornography, and they said that was inappropriate. Well, it was also inappropriate with the kids with the bears. They know it. They took it down. But now look, Balenciaga. So people know. People are onto you, Balenciaga. I'll show you their website now. They've just updated it so that it's just highlighting some of their Adidas stuff. I don't know what they're going to do. The story seems to be getting bigger now. They're going to say it's a conspiracy theory, and no, they're not really pedophores. No, they're not really into weird artwork, but they are, right? They've been exposed. This is all that's left. Just their Balenciaga, Adidas stuff. Remember, they dropped Kanye West, right? And they quit Twitter because Twitter was too toxic for them. And then look what they're doing. So that's what's going on with Balenciaga. That's these fashion people. Jeffrey Epstein was involved in the fashion world. So what are these people up to? All right. So I know that you want to buy stuff from people that support your values, from fashion houses that support your values. So because it's Thanksgiving, get one of these t-shirts or something else from our website where we do not have subliminal messaging uh, about anything bad. Only good subliminal messaging. Go to truthclothing.io. That's our website, and put in the coupon code THANKS and get 25% off everything except everything except our partner tees through Cyber Monday. Okay, 25% off. Type in thanks. Go to truthclothing.io. That's our website. My wife's a fashion designer. We make great stuff. Check it out and support somebody who's not into this weird stuff. All right. That's what I have for you. Have a great Thanksgiving. And that's what it is.